Imagine waking up to your pristine backyard looking like a war zone. Crushed tomatoes, snapped steaks, and a gate lock dangling like a defeated flag. But here's the kicker. It wasn't vandals. It was your own HOA board, caught on camera playing neighborhood Gestapo. And me? I was the guy they picked on. Xander Hale, the quiet paramedic who'd been whispered about as the rebel for skipping their flower planting cult meetings. I live in one of those cookie-cutter suburbs in suburban Ohio, where the grass must be exactly 2.5 inches or the world ends. Peaceful on the surface, but suffocating under Darlene Whitaker's iron fist, the HOA president. A plump busybody with a perpetual scowl and a voice like sweetened vinegar. She'd been spreading rumors that my new deck was some illicit eyesore, turning neighbors against me with her concerned newsletters. I ignored it at first, sipping coffee and watching from my window as she patrolled like a self-appointed queen. But that morning, spotting the mess, I pulled up my cams. There she was, heaving her bulk over the fence with Bob and Cynthia in tow, like a bad heist movie. Don't worry, folks. Darlene huffed on the footage, clipboard waving like a scepter. He's probably out saving lives or whatever. We need to document this abomination before he hides it. Bob, her sweaty yes man, nodded vigorously. Yeah, that deck screams non-compliance. And look at these herbs. Probably growing weed or something. Cynthia snapped photos, accidentally kicking over a solar lamp. Rules are rules, Darlene. For the community's greater good. They stomped around for 15 minutes, breaking sprinkler heads and muttering about fines that'd teach him respect. I replayed it, my blood simmering. These weren't guardians. They were petty tyrants hiding behind bylaws. I didn't explode. No, I printed stills, grabbed my permits, and tallied the damages. $200 in repairs. Easy. The next day, I strolled into their open meeting, folder in hand, while Darlene droned about someone's unapproved mailbox color. Excuse me, Darlene, I said coolly, sliding the photos across the table. Care to explain why you three played cat burglars in my yard? She blinked, her chins quivering. This is preposterous. We were inspecting for standards. Bob coughed. Yeah. Community harmony and all. I leaned in. Harmony? You cut my lock and trashed my basil. That's not harmony, that's criminal. The room murmured as neighbors shifted uncomfortably. Darlene puffed up. You skipped our events. You're disrupting the order we maintain for everyone. I smiled thinly. Order? Like sneaking around without notice? I filed a police report. See you in court. I walked out, leaving her sputtering excuses that echoed like a deflating balloon. But I dug deeper. Why the obsession with my shed? County records revealed a buried gem. A rejected HOA proposal for a community trail slicing through my backyard, pitched to a developer pal of Darlene's. Emails I subpoenaed later showed her scheming. We'll find violations to leverage. He's not a team player. Time to reclaim that space for progress. Fraudulent intent. Plain as day. I handed it to the cops. Officer Ramirez whistled. This isn't just trespass. It's a land grab scam. The investigation exploded. Darlene got hauled in, her ethical facade cracking as she babbled. It was for the neighborhood's benefit. Trails build unity. Bob flipped first. She made us do it. I thought it was legit. Cynthia whimpered about being misled. The city audited the HOA, uncovering solo fines, shady deals, and unauthorized entries elsewhere. Neighbors, once silent, rallied. A petition hit 50 signatures overnight, freezing the board's power. Court day arrived like a storm. Darlene waddled in, lawyer in tow, claiming implied authority. The judge wasn't buying. You trespassed, destroyed property, and plotted fraud for personal gain. HOA doesn't mean House of Arrogance. Guilty on all counts. Restitution, community service, and a ban from any board forever. The HOA dissolved, reformed under City Watch, refunds flowed for bogus fines, and Darlene's house sold quick. Whispers of her fleeing to a condo where no one knew her name. My backyard bloomed again, neighbors barbecuing without fear. I turned their power trip into a public roast, exposing how order masks control freaks. But tell me, was Darlene the real villain, or just a product of a system that lets clipboard-wielding Karens run amok?